What is asset and liabilities? Before I discuss, I would like to do a disclaimer that I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an accountant, so this is all just part of my experience and my understanding. Backstory: 3 years ago, I have a different mindset about asset and liabilities. Maybe because of the financial literacy. So when it comes to financial literacy, it's very little or it's not even discussed when we were growing up, when we were studying, unless we have a very savvy parents or mentor. Hindi naman talaga siya nadi-discuss sa school and up to this date, and except na meron ng mga videos, meron ng mga napapanood na mga financial gurus na nagbibigay sa atin ng explanation. But in this video, I would like to discuss the asset versus liabilities based on what I experienced and based on kung ano yung naintindihan ko about it. Big factor na nag-came across ako with the book called Rich Dad Poor Dad with Robert Kiyosaki. It's a big thing. I'm sure a lot of people read this book already and probably naririnig din nila ito o nabanggit na ng mga ibang tao na mga successful, and it's not a lie. Like whatever he says in his book is actually open up my mind na ano nga ba talaga yung pagkakaintindi natin when it comes to things na mga ginagastos natin, na mga pinagtutuunan natin ng lakas, ng pansin. Is the house an asset or liabilities? So, for me, it depends. And probably the other people will say that as well. But when we don't have the right knowledge, when we don't have that financial literacy, we will always think that, oh, if you're gonna buy a house, then straight away the answer is it's an asset. Is it really an asset? We're gonna buy a house and we are paying mortgage for it for, let's say, 30 years, 15 years, 30 years, then it's gonna fall into a liability because it's taking money from your pocket. Now that we understood that the house is not an asset but a liability, what can we do about it to turn it into an asset? If I will get or I'll buy my property, I will invest a house. So I will make sure that this property, this house that I'm buying, will put money in my pocket. But if you do the right thing, do your due diligence, and buy the right asset, then you can buy a positive geared property that have a positive cash flow and give at least, like, even if it's $5, even it's like $100 or $2 cash flow, let's say a week, that's still an asset because it puts money on your pocket. So after all the cost in relation to that, that's why I have this service as a buyer's agency to help other people to understand and to guide them to make sure that they're not gonna buy a liability, rather have to buy an asset, so that I can acquire the house and leverage it to a loan, and the loan itself that I have to pay the mortgage will be covered by the tenants that living in my house. Also, if you want to learn more about it, please follow my channel, and I'll post a lot more videos about how to do the proper investment and how to create the right mindset, maybe a little bit of financial literacy. This is just all because of my experience that I wanted to share to other people, and hopefully you will learn something or two. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.